Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you remember a long time ago, before breakdown number 7,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
I'm fine.
I did a video of Malcolm Landgrab and the Landgrab family being made over. Now, I thought since it's the season, you know, of good tidings, it's Christmas, it's festive, I would take that concept and turn Bella Goth into a Pinterest suburban mum.
Excuse me, bitch?
Now, it's a complete polar opposite to what she is. She is like a dark mistress type person, but I thought I'd give this a shot. The entire family is going to be redone as well, just to fit this. And I am also going to be redecorating their entire house, deleting it, demolish it, buy Goth Manor, we don't know her. I'm going to be giving them a suburban Pinterest dream home, along with their new Pinterest suburban life. Before we jump into the video, I would like to remind you that you can give this video a like if you enjoy it. You can consider subscribing and turning on the bell notification to get notified whenever I go live. I also have several social medias you can follow me on, which are Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. But without further ado, let's get into turning Bella Goth into a Pinterest suburban mum. So, as you'll see, I was playing around a little bit with the skin tones, which I'm very, very happy about. I am really glad that we get more representation in The Sims, finally, after, what, like 4 years? It would take it a little bit, EA, but, you know, EA, they're a bit of a mess at the moment. But yeah, there's also the makeup slider that you can see that I'm doing now. Didn't play around with that too much. Didn't play around with the skin tones really. I probably needed to work like, I didn't know how it worked, like the sliders and the opacity. I could see change, but like subtle change, so I didn't really know what to do with that. But I wanted to sort of create a concept of taking Bella as what we know her as and the family as what we know, and completely flipping them on their head to the complete polar opposites of what they are. So I think Makeover becomes like a sort of tech-savvy guru, that kind of person that sits there and is like, wants big investment deals and really knows, like, you know, that he thinks he's revolutionizing the world. And then you'll be surprised at what Cassandra turns in, like, evolves into, because I think it fits Cassandra so well. And then obviously, you know, there's not that much content for kids, so working with what I had, I kind of turned Alexander into sort of just like a happy-go-lucky child that's gonna just run around and be a nerd. There's definitely some key changes with Bella as a sort of standpoint. Her hair changes. She turns into more of a Karen. She's less of a sort of, well, she's a Pinterest Karen, but yeah, she is like the complete polar opposite of this like mistress vibe. So I was definitely like happy with that. But yeah, I want to take this time to sort of sit down and relax with you guys and talk about just other stuff that's going on in the world as well as The Sims. I will be bobbing, you know, to talk about what we're doing, but mainly I want to use this time to like talk to you guys, because I never really come on facecam. I get very, very nervous and I get very like, I need to look perfect, and that's a problem we've been working on all year after like the 7th breakdown. But there's also a little glare on my glasses as well. Ignore that, I can't help it. It's either be blind and not see the video, or, you know, me. So some things that have been happening in my life are, I started Pokemon Shield again, and I have definitely enjoyed playing through that. I played through it when it came out and then got bored of it and then never picked it up again. And then I got this like evoke reaction of like, I need to do this, I want to create a new team. So I did. So currently my Pokemon team is Togekiss, it is Colossal, the like big Pokemon with the fire thing. Bulbasaur obviously is, no, Venusaur. What's the other one? Oh, Galarian Rapidash, and there's one more. And Lantern, the electric water Pokemon. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing through that, but I was wondering if you guys would want like a review of that, or if it's too late, if it's past its sell-by date, because I personally have mixed reactions on the game. I don't really... Some of the stuff they do, I don't vibe with, and some of the stuff they have done, I think is really excellent, but I would like to talk about that in a video, so please let me know down below. But yeah, coming back to this video, we have a completely evolved Bella Goth. She's no longer Bella Goth, she's Karen Goth. And she has the typical Karen hairdo. I did also dye her blonde because I felt like it, you know, again, it's polar opposite. I think blonde hair really suits her as well, and I didn't want her to look too mistressy. Her party outfit is definitely... She's definitely that bitch. She's definitely doing the most. Yeah, but I'm excited to build the house for these guys. I'm definitely going to be drawing inspiration from Pinterest, but I'm also going to try and look into like real life houses and create them a proper suburban house. I know that Little Simsy dominates the sort of suburban lifestyle and building blue Suburbans, you know, Kelly with the blue Suburbans, but I'm going to give it my best shot to see if I can create something that doesn't match but is similar to. Also, speaking of Kayla, I am watching a lot of her streams lately. If you don't know who Kayla is, she is a creator of Sims. She absolutely adores the Sims. On her streaming channel, she plays Sims and Animal Crossing and occasionally some other different games. And yeah, I've got to say that she has definitely been getting me through this year, as well as obviously tried and true Plumbella. I love Plumbella, and we all know that by now. I love Plumbella. But yeah, I have had a weird week. Well, I know it's Monday, but well, when this comes out it's Wednesday, but I have had a very weird few days. I have been very slumped for what to record. So when I had this grand idea, I was like, this is great, and I'm gonna do it straight away. I definitely want to film some more Christmas stuff. I want to get in the Christmas festive mood and be all like Christmassy for you guys. But yeah, sorry, we're just zooming on to Mortimer, which I gave sort of the greyish black hair to sort of highlight that he is getting older, but he's like trying to rock it because he's like, you know, he's daddy material. He's daddy material. He's daddy Mortimer. But yeah, I gave him a man bun as well. As you'll see, he becomes more of the tech savvy personality I wanted him to have. I did his eyebrows for some reason, and I don't know why. I kind of was like, he definitely have new eyebrows because his eyebrows were too like... But I also gave him these glasses. These are from Eco Lifestyle, and I really like them. A lot of the Eco Lifestyle stuff is used in this pack. A lot of packs are used, but Eco Lifestyle is definitely used in this like this thing, in this creator sim. But I really enjoyed doing this. Like, I really enjoyed the concept of this, and definitely changing Mortimer for the better. I think they were very outdated as what they were, and I think they wouldn't still be like money moguls. I know that's the kind of law with the Goth family, that they're very wealthy and rich, but I kind of wanted like a different take, because currently in The Sims we have to stretch so far to make like us own stories, because it's very like, it's lackluster at the moment. There's concepts, but they're just not executed well, and I could say that for many games this year. There's a lot of concepts that are being put forward, but they're not executed well. There's not the content. Where's the content? I think that they, like, the Sims team could focus on maybe, you know, take a little bit of a break and just focus on the concepts that we need, the stuff that we need, storytelling, building, you know, and more immersive worlds, bigger worlds, things. There's a lot that we're asking for at the moment. And I think that sometimes the pressure of like the community asking for things in the way that they do sometimes can be very negative, and I think it can impact the Sims team greatly, because they've only got so much, they've only got so many resources, so they might try and push a concept further than they would another concept, which I think we need to give credit for, because it's like, it's very hard to just be shouting at people all the time rather than trying to give constructive criticism, which I know the Sims kids really love to give constructive criticism. I'm moving my hair because it's too long. I need a haircut. I've not been outside. I've not been outside in a long time. I need to get outside. We are over here in the UK. If you are American, there is a tier system. If you've not already heard, the tier system is tier 1, 2, and 3. I know this is about COVID, but just this is my pain. This is my suffering. I've not been out. Tier 3 is where I'm at now because apparently the R number and the cases are too high. However, they're not. And we get it reviewed on the 16th, and I'm really, 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 really hoping that it gets. I'm gonna see. This is a problem. I have to, like, you can't see me. I really hope that it does get reviewed and I do get out of this tier 3 nightmare because I hate not going out. In the beginning, when everything, you know, in the grand beginning, I would go out a lot and would sort of not to see people, but to go for a walk or, you know, to go shopping elsewhere. And then I stopped doing that because I started to become afraid of COVID, which caused a breakdown, as we all know. COVID got on top of me and I got very scared. But I want to spend Christmas with James and oh my god, sorry. So we've moved on to Cassandra, and as you can see, Cassandra is emerging into a beautiful bisexual icon. For some reason, I love making like bisexual or gay or lesbian sims. I don't know why. I thought Cassandra would suit a bisexual personality and a bisexual sorry, not personality, a bisexual sexuality, because I just wanted to correct myself because I don't want anyone coming for me. Like I'm not that bitch. But I thought she really suited it, and I thought that it just as it was coming together, I was like, Cassandra definitely would have been like in this prim and proper setting with all this money, and definitely would at some point have just rebelled completely against society's norms and what she was expected to do. So I was like, bisexual, that is what I want. I wanted to see how far I could push myself to create a bisexual aesthetic, as well as, you know, incorporate some of the not stereotypical but what's more associated with the bisexual again aesthetic. But back to the point I was going to make. I've not seen James in quite a while, and I'm getting very like on the cusp of like this is draining, and I know a lot of people are in that situation as well. So I'm hoping that, you know, some reviews can be made and we can get back and enjoy Christmas. That's all I want. I want the Christmas, and I want to do presents, and I want to do cooking, and I want to do baking, and I want to sing stupid songs that I've heard like 21 years now. I'm 21 years now, but I can't because it's like, meh. So could we just Christmas, just like stay safe and wear a mask and do all of those things and wash your hands and make sure you're being completely safe and don't go to parties. But you know, I want to see like we all want to see family. We all want to see family, and I think that a lot of people that are being silly in the world right now and just rebelling completely. I mean, rebel, you know, but I think that the people that are rebelling are being very silly and need to realise that there is a massive, you know, global thing. This is a global thing. We're all in this. But anyway, I'll stop ranting about COVID and stuff because down with Bojo, down with Thatcher, down with all of them. Anyway, I kind of realised in this video that Cassandra looks like Kelly Osbourne. I don't know why. And I kept saying it. I was on a call with James and Lauren. I kept saying that she looked like Kelly Osbourne, and I don't know why. She just gives me a very Kelly Osbourne vibe, and I like that. I also went with like one of her outfits as a very rocker style, like it's very, very, very like goth, hence the name. But yeah, she's very like, it's kind of like a merge. It's kind of like vintage meets goth. It's very weird. Well, it's not weird, but it's like it's kind of hard to explain. I'm really good at talking for long periods of time, huh? I'm very, very interesting, engaging. It's great. But yeah, I love Cassandra Goth. Cassandra Goth is my like favorite. She came out so well. The others are very, very good, but I probably put the most effort into Cassandra. I also went back and changed so that she had piercings under her nose and on her eyebrow because I thought that would further push the aesthetic as well. I think she's very cute. She's a very cute girl, and I just love her. She's so cute, and I'm so proud of myself. And be proud of yourself for doing things. But yeah, I really struggle with like children sims. Like I just slap them the same things on and I'm like, yeah, that'll do. Because I think it's just I think it's a bit I think it's just a little bit like strange that we have less content for them. And like as you can see here, like I use the same pair of pants, I use the same thing. I mean the hairstyle is a little bit different. I was going through color choices to see if I could change his hair in any way, make him look a little bit different, but it's kind of the same pants and a couple of tops and that's it. And I don't think that's fair. I mean, I know we've got toddler stuff and like kid stuff or whatever it's called, but there needs to be a base game update of like kids stuff and toddler stuff because it will flesh out the game a little bit more. Babies also need to stop being used as objects because that's just weird. It's not real. Like babies are babies, they learn things. And yeah, I hope like in The Sims 5 or in Paralives, there are several simulation games coming out next year which I'm very excited for, which I will be playing on the channel. But Paralives, I hope, shows a progressive point, like of them the height changing and things, because I'm yearning for something like that, a progression in the game rather than it just being stuck, still, boom, that's it. You know, the 1 minute this big and this big, and it's like that doesn't happen. Time passes, and you can make it sort of look like time passes, but. But yeah, I'm thoroughly happy with how all of the Goths came out, and I'm going to leave this video here. Remember to consider subscribing if you've liked what you've seen. Consider giving this video a like, turning on the bell notification. Do follow me on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I'm not on Snapchat. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and yeah, I've been ButtonBasher19. Thank you so much for watching, and bye guys!